It's time now for Spears on Sports with John Spears, brought to you by M&M Cartage. And now, here's Johnny
and Tony
and Scooter. Welcome. We made it to a Friday.
Woo-hoo.
It is?
Well, I didn't think I was going to make it yesterday, but I did 4 crossword puzzles last night. I think my brain is working again.
Did you really?
Yeah. I do crosswords every day to keep the brain
working.
working.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I love crosswords.
I do Sudoku.
I do them every day. But yesterday during the show, it sure didn't feel like I got my crosswords in. I didn't know what day it was. I didn't know what station we were on. I think I forgot Tony's last name at one point. But here we are. It's Friday, March 27th.
Yeah.
Final Friday of the month. The M&M Cartage hotline is open. Your calls are welcome.
Open her up.
And encouraged. 502-384-1450 if you'd like to join in on the conversation. 384-1450. If not, you can hit us up on the Gameday Men's Health text line, 502-414-1450. Gameday Men's Health is redefining men's wellness. No shortcuts, just results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, sexual performance therapy. Visit GamedayMensHealth.com, defining a new era in men's health. And hit me up on the text line, 414-1450.
Yes. I don't know. I'm just saying yes.
Just out of nowhere. Maybe he's the one losing it today. Hello to those of you watching on YouTube. Thank you as always. If you're listening in your car, at work, at home, we appreciate it as always, or on the podcast. Thank you in advance.
I'm right behind the caricature.
The Max Pack 3-1 last night. Oh, those Cougars got me. Those Houston
Still
Cougars.
love Cougars, don't we, Scooter?
No more Cougars left in the tournament.
I know it.
They're gone.
Man. Cougars are done.
Houston at home basically loses to Illinois. 65-55. Felt like they couldn't score in an empty gym in the first 5 minutes.
They need to put Elvin Hayes in the game, didn't they?
They needed to put a lot of guys
in the game.
Iowa beats Nebraska in the other half of that South Regional.
Boy, Nebraska stopped scoring, didn't they?
We'll talk about playing with 4 guys on the court. That's not how you win. In the West, Purdue with a tap-in from, as Clark Kellogg called him all night, TKR. Trey Kaufman-Wren, Sellersburg native, Silver Creek High School, right, Scooter?
Yeah.
Big tip with under a second to go, and Purdue beats Texas 79-77. Arizona put 100 on the Cal with 5 minutes to go. They finished it off 109-88 over Arkansas. The headline I read today said Calipari's worst tournament loss. Well, numerically, yes. I think Kentucky fan would argue that either Oakland or St. Peter's was Cal's worst tournament
Or 2015 when they were 38-0.
Or that, or how about when he was at Memphis and they couldn't make a free throw in the last minute and gave up the game-tying 3 and sent it to overtime where they lost to Kansas in the championship game. So I take umbrage to the thought that that's his worst tourney loss. It is his worst numerical tourney loss. They lose by 19. So we'll get to all that. 4 games tonight in the East, St. John's and Duke, Michigan State and UConn. What a region that is,
Wasn't it 21?
Say it again?
Wasn't it 21 they lost by? Wasn't it
109-88. And maybe my brain isn't working yet. It is 21.
St. X education.
And in the Midwest, Alabama, Michigan, Tennessee, Iowa State. Tony, which of those 4 games are you most excited to watch tonight?
Oh, it's the St. John's Duke.
Yeah? Because
I don't think there's any question. I think that's
Alabama,
Michigan
intrigues me. Because Alabama's just going to shoot threes and layups, and if they're making them, they're in the game. It's an 8.5-point spread. That's the biggest of the night. But if they're making shots, and by the way, Greg Sankey, he's put in a call to both Alabama and Tennessee and said, hey, we need a winner tonight. SEC is just about gone. And the Big Ten, this is turning into the Big Ten Invitational.
Just means the most.
Purdue, Illinois, Iowa, all in the Elite Eight already, and a possibility and a probability of Michigan being in there, and a possibility of Michigan State being in there. They could have 5 in the Elite Eight come tomorrow.
And they'll still find a way to mess it up.
And by the way, they won the, I don't know if you knew this, Scooter, they won the football national championship, too.
Oh, I knew that.
You know spring football started?
Yeah.
So
Signetti with some great quotes yesterday.
The Big Ten is looking over at Greg Sankey in the SEC and saying, hold my beer here, because we're winning everything.
All you need's one, though.
All right. So we'll get you a max pack. As I mentioned, 3-1 last night. Boston College has a new coach. We start, however, with the new head coach at LSU. Oh, my goodness. Will Wade is back. This is a cesspool down in Baton Rouge. Now, I'm not even going to talk about Kim Mulkey because I want to be a gentleman. All right? So I'm not even going to bring up the name Kim Mulkey.
Thank God.
Okay, I brought it up twice there. But Lane Kiffin and Will Wade feel like they need to be at the same university. And that university is our least favorite university now. Will Wade leaves NC State 2 days after the athletic director said Will Wade came to him and said, I really want to stay here. Tony, we knew who he was, right?
I've said it from day one.
Who was it? Dennis Green? We knew who they were.
They are who we thought
they are who we thought they were. Well, Will Wade is who we thought he was. He is back at LSU. They are in bed with the devil. And they might be in bed with two devils, and when you throw Lane Kiffin into the conversation. Can you believe, Tony Burke, that LSU, I guess you can because it happened, rehired Will Wade?
Yeah, I don't understand it at all.
Watch out behind you. I don't know why this guy's in here.
Oh, Ed's bringing me the
dropping
Texas
off
Rangers yearbook.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Ed.
That's big time.
What's going on?
Good to see you, buddy. Yeah,
I
apparently
heard the door open.
Apparently security is lax here today.
No.
But LSU and Will Wade, it's a match made in, I'm going to say, hell.
Yeah, it's crazy that, first of all, why would you want him back after the stuff that went on at LSU?
Easy answer. He won there.
Yeah, it still doesn't matter. It's still. What is NC State saying right now? Why did we hire this guy?
They should be saying that. They should be saying, thank God he's gone.
Good point.
They did not make the tournament his first year. They made the first four this year and promptly got bounced by Texas. So it's not like he's won anything there. You go back. Look, they love a winner. They love a winner. Brian Kelly was there, didn't win enough. See you later. Well, here's a bunch of money. Here's some numbers for you, Tony. Lane Kiffin's contract, this is the last 6 months. Lane Kiffin, $91 million. Brian Kelly, $54 million buyout. The 2026 football roster reportedly $40 million. Matt McMahon, the outgoing coach, $8 million buyout. And Will Wade buyout that they had to pay to NC State to get him $3 million. Plus whatever they're going to pay him to be the head basketball coach.
Well, it says right here, LSU will have to pay NC State a buyout of $4 million. Corrigan said Thursday that they negotiated down from more than $5 million.
Okay, it says $3 million. That is reported by Aaron Torres of KSR, but
I'm on ESPN.
But I trust
site.
ESPN.
So
not really. You know they lost Sunday Night Baseball. I'm a little upset about that. It's on NBC.
Pete Thamel.
Pete Thamel, I believe. Pete Thamel's not going to give you misinformation.
Can I throw in one thing?
Yeah, Ed, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Turn his mic on there, Scooter.
Go ahead.
Hello. Hey, Scoots, how are you?
Get closer to
Talk
it.
into it. There you go.
Ed Peak, everybody.
Did two teams that I really thought were decent teams. I thought Arkansas had a shot to go to the Final Four. They looked horrible. They couldn't guard you, John, and Tony. Or they didn't guard you.
Well,
and all they wanted to do, once they got behind by 10 or 15 points, all they wanted to do was fight.
They wanted to run, and Arizona said, okay, let's run.
Yeah.
No, they don't play any defense.
And Arizona is looking mighty good. Mighty good.
Yeah, we were just talking.
I heard you talk about that.
Yeah,
and
they're good, man.
What happened to that Houston offense?
They
I guess they
there wasn't one. There wasn't one last night.
They didn't score for the first 4 minutes, which is when I knew I was in trouble. But it was 2-0 at that point. That's when I knew my over was in trouble.
Yeah.
But it was 2-0, 4.5 minutes into that game.
Well, they were minus how much?
Well, they were
2.5.
2.5. It was close.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I felt like they panicked once they got down. Houston shot 22 of 64 last night, 34.4%, 9 of 32 from three. And you know how many times Houston got to the free throw line last night, Tony?
Not many.
Take a shot.
I'll say
4.
2 for 2.
Wow.
at the free throw line.
Which means they probably didn't drive to the basket.
They did not.
They didn't. Obviously,
they panicked.
played terrible.
Was Sharp there for a while?
They ended up taking 32 threes. I think because they panicked.
If Sharp wouldn't have hit a few shots in the lane in that one stretch, that game would have been over even before it was over. He was 7 for 16 for 17 points. And Fleming's,
Fleming's
was really good. He only had
points.
He was 4 for 10 from the field.
They got out rebounded by 9. Yeah, he struggled, and
they got manhandled.
They did.
10 points does not.
You're right.
You're
exactly
manhandled's the right word. The Big 10 over the Big 12.
Big
I'm just
10's
saying,
having a
Big
good
10
tournament.
is doing great.
Yes, they are. My wife and I stayed up and watched both late games last night after we watched the first.
Well, how the hell are you up this early then?
Well, I've been up since 6 o'clock. I mean, I'm only 73. Yeah. I'm getting better.
He's only 73, Scooter.
So,
You can't use the words only in a number beginning with 7.
73 years young.
Yeah.
How about that? 73
That's how you
years.
say.
I never thought I'd live to be 15 the way I ate back in the day. Anyway.
Get closer to the mic, man. Come on.
Okay, I'm sorry.
There
I'm
you
sorry.
go. Want the fans to hear you, Ed.
Tonight,
Both of them.
I thought Purdue, I don't want to say they got lucky, but Trey Coffin ran, and they made a good point on the broadcast, had his hand down here pushing off the guy.
He was.
So he could tip, and he was physcal all night long.
They're not going to call that.
He's good.
They're not going to call
He
that.
is a good player.
You got to root him out of there if you're Texas, and they had their big guy on the bench.
Yep.
Which Sean Miller's getting a little grief. I think Sean Miller's a terrific coach. He's getting grief for that. But the thought process, I think, was we got to stop their shooters because they're going to shoot an outside shot, which they ended up not doing.
Well, you got inside position on the rebound, and you don't get it.
You got to get him out of there.
It doesn't matter. You got to root him out. I mean, it doesn't matter how strong he is, how much he pushes you.
Trey Kaufman finished 8 of 10 from the field. He was 7 of 7 at one point, 20 points, hit all 4 of his free throws, 8 rebounds. So great night for Trey Kaufman.
Do you think he'll make it in the pros?
You know what?
Boy, that's a good question.
He's got to get a better outside shot because, but that
He's
move,
got the body.
that little move in the lane and rebounding.
Everything's a floater or a spin move.
He's got to be able to shoot it better from the perimeter.
Yeah.
You're right.
Was Kevin Harlan doing that game? Which game was he doing?
I was watching Arizona, Arkansas, so he was doing the South. So no, he was doing Iowa, Nebraska.
I like him.
So I was at an establishment after I golfed, and we were watching the games. Well, I left at the end, so I turned my phone on so I could listen to it. I couldn't get it on the radio. And Kevin Harlan was awesome.
He's great. And he's got Stan Van Gundy with him.
Right.
And Robbie Hummel.
Right.
Trey Kaufman ran.
They were
I thought
fantastic.
he was doing that game.
The only thing about him is that I don't like, but I like him a lot. He, to me, is maybe, if not the best one. Obviously, he's one of the best. Sometimes he overdoes the excitement, and it's a
But at the end of the game,
36.
But yeah, during the game. But at the end of the game, he's awesome when the game's close and somebody hits a shot. I like him, but I was listening to him just without watching.
Right.
And I was just like,
Scooter, it's going to be hard to pull up, but if you can find the audio from the play where Nebraska only had 4 players on the court. Van Gundy finally is the one that figured it out.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
I have
audio.
a question. They have 4 assistant coaches or more.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
Fred Hoiberg.
That cannot happen.
I watched Hoiberg's interview after the game. Did you, John?
I give him 100.
I do too.
100% credit. He took the blame, even though everybody in the world knows it was not his responsibility. It's either the player or one of the coaches. He would not throw anybody under the bus. He said that's on me.
He's one of my favorites.
That's on me. And
why did he leave to go to the pros?
People forget how good a player he was.
Because it's the pros, and somebody wants to.
He's done a heck of a job. He did a heck of a job at Nebraska.
I did a great job at Iowa State.
They forget how good a player he was too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Y'all ready?
Yeah, go.
Marcus Lawrence, you put all that. Look at this pass. Oh my goodness. Fulgaris.
Keep it going here, all right.
What happened?
Mass got up off the bench and tried to run in.
Defensive breakdown there.
Then Hummel comes in here, I think.
Watch it again.
Here's where he gets.
Well, they just don't guard Fulgaris.
There's Hummel.
He's waving for it. How about the vision there? Buchtengel trying to get back in the play.
Wait a minute. I think Nebraska only had 4 defenders on the floor.
So give him
Did.
credit.
Rick Mast is not on the floor.
I like him. He's good.
Nebraska, that is a major breakdown. They didn't.
That was
even
not
have
Robbie
five
Hummel.
It was not. Who was with them? Well, it was the third, whoever the third guy
Van
was.
Gundy and
then Van Gundy finally says, "Wait a minute."
I think it was Robbie Hummel.
I think
No,
it was
it wasn't
Hummel.
Hummel.
Well,
Promise.
That's a good
I
theory.
had to hear him every freaking Indiana game.
I think it was Hummel.
I think you're wrong, Scoot.
But Stan Van Gundy says, "Wait a minute. I think they only had 4 players on the."
And did you see the picture of the bench? I did see it. And
He's running.
as they're starting to throw it, Rick Mast gets up off the bench and starts running towards the
Scorer's table.
Yeah, start running towards the scorer's table.
And that Hoiberg was asked after the game, did you think the officials should have counted the players first before they put them? He goes, I don't know. He goes, I've never seen that happen.
Well, they do. They do normally.
Well,
normally.
if you
I'm
got
gonna
6,
tell you.
they'll tell you. But if
Well,
they
that's
got-
true.
if
That's
they
a
got
very good
4,
point. That's a very good point.
they're not going to tell
Somebody,
you. They don't have to.
somebody might look up and go, "Hey, you guys only got 4," but they don't have to
They don't
tell
have
you
to.
if you don't have enough.
Right.
If you got 6, they might go,
Hey, coach, somebody's got to come out.
If not, boom, technical.
So,
But Fred Hoiberg said he didn't know. If you got 4 and they hand the ball in, you know whose fault that is?
That's the coach.
It's yours. Yeah,
That's right.
exactly.
Yeah.
You're right. Ever happened to you, Tony, coaching St. X?
No, when I was
Grade school,
I was
maybe.
doing grade school. We ran a 6th player in one time. We were getting beat real bad. There was one referee, and we told a kid on the bench to run out on the floor, and he did. And nobody ever. It was right at the end of the game. Nobody saw it. We had 6 kids on the floor.
Oh, God.
We weren't gonna win. So we just thought it was funny.
All right,
That was wrong.
we
It
were
was.
youngsters.
It was Hummel.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Oh, it was? It was
So
Robbie
you
Hummel?
were, what's the word I'm looking for?
Wrong.
Wrong. We'll take a break. Come back with more here, including the new head coach at Boston College. Very interesting. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big X. Welcome back. Spears on Sports.
Peak in the house.
And a pop-in. We got a pop-in here. I don't know if I like the pop-in.
Kind of scared me.
Did he pop out?
He did
just
pop
did.
out.
Okay.
He just popped out.
I heard the door opening, and I thought, who's coming in here?
And I'm looking, and I don't want to give it away.
Yeah, I can't
Tony's
see.
in the middle of a thought here. Didn't want to interrupt him for the first time ever. I didn't want to interrupt him.
You could hold that up. He gave me the Texas
He
Rangers
Ed
yearbook.
brought back from Arlington, Texas. He went down to watch the Cards play. A bunch of different years Texas Ranger yearbooks. So because he knew Tony's such a big Rangers fan. By the way, I wanted to bet our 3-team parlay yesterday, Scooter. Our teams, Cubs, Reds,
I told you
Rangers,
they were all going to lose.
They all lost. Should have bet it the other way.
Scoot said to do it.
Should have bet it the other way. M&M Cartage Hotline's open, 384-1450. If you'd like to join in the conversation, 384-1450. Gameday Men's Health text line open as well, 414-1450. Get your text into the show at that number as we continue to recap these games. Some news and notes here. Louisville basketball loses Brian Cloman, who was their GM. He goes to Auburn, where he and Stephen Pearl knew each other at Tennessee when he was at Tennessee. So Cards lose their GM here, which I know that's a crazy statement to make, but all these teams now have general managers, Tony, and you got to get a guy in there that's going to take care of the collectives and all the NIL stuff so that the coaching staff doesn't have to deal with it.
Well,
and roster management.
At Kentucky, Jason Hart left to go to SMU and be an associate head coach, and he's supposed to be the guy that was recruiting Stokes and the other kid, Dink or whatever his name. But they also
the carousel's always moving. Isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And they also said, well, Hart's the guy couldn't bring some of these other guys in. So you believe whatever.
Thomas Carr leaves the bench for U of L as well, assistant coach. He heads up to help out D-Rock up in Indiana there, Scooch. You got a new assistant coach, Thomas Carr.
He came from the Cards and Pat Kelsey.
You got to swallow your food before you
I don't know anything about
try to do
this
the
guy.
woohoo.
Nobody does. Good.
News and notes also, the new head coach at Boston College, Tony, did you see it?
Nope.
Luke Murray.
Luke Murray.
So now Bill Murray will be wearing BC hats up in Chestnut Hill.
Why would you take that job?
Because you want to be a head coach. He's considered a terrific offensive mind. He has won 2 national championships with Danny Hurley. Danny Hurley's not going anywhere.
He's not going to get Danny Hurley's players at Boston College.
I understand.
How bad is
Tony,
Boston College?
You got to go coach somewhere else first.
No, you know what? Cal and Patino both said that. Said, don't take a job just to be taking a job.
Like Kenny Payne?
Get the right job. Now, Kenny Payne got a good job, but he shouldn't have been looking for a job.
He should have been considered for that job. So Luke Murray will leave after the tournament and head to Boston College to take over. It's an ACC program, Tony. You say get a good job. It's not Siena.
It's the
right?
bottom. It's the bottom of the ACC.
But it's
You're
still a Power 5 conference job. And what if you go there and the first year you win 19 games?
That's what everybody thinks they're going to do.
And you get to the tournament, and
How you gonna
let's say you win a first 4 game in the tournament. All of a sudden, somebody needs a coach, and they go, "Well, this up and comer. Look what happened."
Have you ever seen
South
Boston?
Florida's coach is at Providence
College's
Why?
arena?
Why is South Florida's coach at
Because he won
because he
one
got
year.
to the tournament. He won there. If he can win at Boston College,
Yeah, if he can.
a couple.
I know what you're
He
saying.
doesn't even have to win big. Just be over 500.
Yeah, but
Somebody else will come
South
calling.
Florida's not in the ACC either.
I think it depends.
And all those guys that are getting these jobs were not in those conferences. They were in small conferences.
I understand,
and they
but
won.
he wants to be a head coach.
I know, but you still, I think that's a death trap. It's a terrible arena. Are you going to have any money to support
There were
you?
a lot of openings this year,
I
and
know.
nobody came calling
Well.
except Boston College.
It's a gamble.
It is a gamble.
If it works, great, but I don't see it working because I don't think there's money at Boston College. There's no flair to Boston College.
Before I get back to college basketball quickly, Edmonton 4, Vegas 3 last night.
What
Let's
happened?
go.
I don't know if anybody's
Rangers.
listening that cares about this. I don't know if anybody's listening, but the Oilers over the Golden Knights last night.
Did you all
Our
watch it?
Oilers.
John
Did
said
you
there
see
was
the fights?
Yeah, what happened?
The end of the first period, it was like everybody was fighting. And it wasn't just one-on-one. They were jumping into piles, going at each other. It was crazy.
What led to that?
I don't know. I didn't see. I just saw the highlights, and I was like, I was watching basketball, obviously. I was like, oh my God, what's going on here?
I did watch the end of the game, and it was pretty exciting.
4-3. So suck it, Patrick Murphy. That's all I got to say.
Zach Hammond.
All right, back to basketball. Purdue 79, Texas 77. We talked about that. We talked about 4 guys on the floor for Iowa's win over Nebraska. Here's a interesting nugget for you. I'll call this the stat of the day. It's more of a factoid. It's not a stat.
Is it your Denver Nugget for the day?
Oh, I like that. Arizona Saturday will be playing for its first trip to the Final Four since 2001.
Isn't that hard to believe?
It is hard to believe. It's been 11 years since they've been this far under Lute Olson. On Saturday also, Iowa will be playing for its first trip to the Final Four since 1980 when its coach was Lute Olson. How about that?
Wow.
Lute Olson was the coach the last time either of these teams went to the Final Four, 2001 and 1980.
Well, I don't think Lute's going to be able to coach. So
it's just a weird
factoid. It's awesome, I think.
Absolutely weird factoid that I just came across this morning, and I thought I got to share that one.
Iowa is also the first team since Kentucky in 1986 to play conference opponents in the Sweet 16 and the Elite Eight.
And Kentucky in 1986 played LSU
and
Auburn.
I'm going to say Alabama.
Alabama's correct.
Oh, it was. I did now.
Alabama and LSU, and we were at the LSU game, Tony Burke.
Yeah, I was on crutches.
In the Omni in Atlanta, Georgia, a Kentucky team that had beaten LSU 3 times during the season lost to Dale Brown.
And if they'd have beat them, they'd have played
LSU,
Louisville in the Final Four.
And Louisville went on to win the national
And we had a couple guys almost get arrested and the Omni and on the
Tony,
road.
what happens in Atlanta?
I didn't say who.
Stays in Atlanta. It wasn't me.
We were youngsters then. Our dads were there, weren't they,
Our
John?
dads were there. So that made it a little more embarrassing. All right. Tonight, I'm going to give you the 4-pack. Not right now. Scooter, take it easy. The Max Pack here is presented by Chad Hennessy and InsureMax, serving the Louisville area for over 25 years. Call Chad Hennessy at InsureMax for all your insurance needs, 479-4085. Max Pack coming up in the next segment, so I'm going to pick them then, but I'm going to let you guys pick them now. St. John's and Duke tonight, 7:10 in D.C., so I guess a home game for both. I think both crowds show up.
Yeah, both crowds show up there.
Duke is 6.5 tonight, Tom.
That's too many.
Yep.
Plain and simple, that's too many? You guys
I think it's going to be a close game. I think St. John's will be able to guard them. Can St. John's score enough?
Here's the problem. St. John's is not a good shooting basketball team. But if Ejiofor gets going and they can dominate on the inside, it won't matter. They've got to guard the 3 for Duke, though.
Yeah, that's a great matchup, Ejiofor and Cam Boozer.
But they're going to have to guard the 3 because Duke's going to shoot some 3-pointers. I'm surprised it's 6.5.
Yeah,
it makes me nervous, actually.
They've been giving Duke a lot of respect, man, in these spreads, and I just think it's too much. I think Rick will have them ready, and they play physical. That's the Rick Pitino kind of defense, and if you're not going to call fouls, they're hard to play against.
3 seed, 9:45, or after the St. John's Duke game. 3 seed Michigan State. I got the hat wearing the Sparty hat today, proudly against 2 seed UConn. Danny Hurley's squad is a 1.5-point favorite.
UConn will get in there. That's not that far for them either, man.
It'll be crowded. Michigan State always travels, too. So that place will be packed. UConn 1.5. Scooter?
CBS.
I got UConn in my Final Four, so I got to roll with them.
I have not been a fan of UConn all year long. So
Are you jaded because it's Dan Hurley?
No, I don't think so. I've watched them, and they've been really good at times, and other times I just look at them and I kind of wonder about it.
You beat St. John's by 40, and then you lose to them in the conference tournament. What's going on there?
I'm going to go with Sparty for the same reason. I'm going with St. John's being physical. I think St. John's will cover.
Midwest Regional in Chicago tonight, 7:35. Alabama, the 4 seed against Michigan, the 1 seed. Over-under is 172.5.
That's crazy.
But Michigan is an 8.5-point favorite. Tom.
Well, if Alabama shoots it well, there's going to be a lot of points.
You are correct, sir.
And
if they don't play defense, there's going to be a lot of points.
8.5. Wow. That's a lot of points.
Seems like a lot.
Sure does. But we saw last night in the late games, it didn't matter, did it?
Well, Scooter went against the Big Ten and Michigan State. Is he going to go against the Big Ten?
Let's let him go first.
He already did.
Oh, who did he take?
No, he didn't. You did. I assumed you meant you were taking Alabama there when you said.
Yeah, I'm going to take the points.
I like the points as well. But Michigan wins.
Yeah, I'm with you.
After that game, Tennessee, the 6th seed, that ugly old orange they got against 2-seed Iowa State.
Over and under 100.
Iowa State. Well, Tennessee's not going to shoot any threes. I'll tell you that. They'll shoot a few, but not many. Iowa State looked good in the first 2 rounds. 3.5-point favorites. Scooter.
Give me my Cyclones and TJ Otzelberger.
Man, if they had Jefferson,
Yeah,
they could win the whole
He may play.
He may play.
He was on a bike the
He's
other day.
game time decision today.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Tennessee. I hate, you know how
Just
much
the point, taking the
I
points?
hate Tennessee.
Yeah, I
but
do.
I think I got to take the points. I think it's a close game.
All
Really
right.
do.
I'll tell you who I like coming up in the Max Pack. NBA last night, just 3 on the slate. Detroit beat New Orleans 129-108. By the way, 2 out of the 3 went over, so I didn't win any money. Jalen Duran for our Pistons, Tony, 30 and 10.
Let's go Pistons.
Orlando ended wait a minute, let's go Magic too, right?
Yep.
They ended a 6-game losing streak with a 121-117 win over Sacramento. Paolo Banchero,
He's good, man.
30 points for the Magic.
He's good. Most
Every
people
time
don't,
I turn
most
them
people
on,
don't watch the Magic.
This
but
is
he's
going to be
good.
random, and every time I turn them on, he misses a free throw.
You just believe that because you're for him.
Oh, Banchero's at the line? I better not watch. Clank.
And the Knicks,
exactly what
and the
happened.
Knicks lost.
And the Knicks lost against Charlotte. The Hornets 114-103. Con Knipple 26.
Who thought he was
He
gonna
is
be
going
good?
to be Rookie of the Year
I know it.
over Cooper Flag. Does anybody disagree with that?
What kind of odds would you have got there?
His 3-point shooting is record-breaking for a rookie, and he's just having him and Charlotte are having a better year than Cooper Flag in Dallas.
9 for 14, 6 for 10, 11 rebounds, and
6
8
for 10
assists.
from 3.
And 8 assists. 11 rebounds and 8 assists.
He's been the straw that stirs the drink for that team.
And the Knicks had everybody playing last night. They started Brunson, Bridges, Hart, Towns,
Yeah.
and
Oh no. Yeah.
They had everybody.
Believe me, I was in it, so I was following it. Knipple has started 71 of the 72 games. He's averaging 19 points, 5.3 rebounds a game. I want to see what he's shooting from three-point land because, to me,
It's great radio.
his field goal percentage is 48.9 overall, 86 at the line, 43.8% from 3, Tony. He is 253 out of 577.
From the NBA three-point
He's
line.
taken 577 three-pointers in 72 games.
And what's he shooting?
43.8%.
Incredible.
That's unbelievable.
By the way, Con was 31-1.
At the beginning of the year?
Yeah.
He's going to win it, dude.
He's
Right?
going to win
Yeah.
it.
I mean,
I don't think there's any doubt.
yeah, I agree with
And
that.
Charlotte's actually been pretty good.
I'm going to give you a couple I like tonight, and these are not part of the pack. Atlanta's at Boston tonight. The Hawks are as hot as anybody, but they're 5-point underdogs in Boston, Tony. I got to take the points there. Celtics been playing great. Jason
Yeah,
Tatum's
they have.
back. They're playing well. They just beat Oklahoma City. But Atlanta's really, really good.
But they're ready for it. They're ready to drop a deuce.
I don't disagree with that, but Atlanta, they're still playing for playoff position as well. You got to keep that in mind. Boston's
agree
the
with
2
you.
seed, and New York's the 3 seed, but that's still up for grabs. So if you're Boston, you are still trying to keep that 2 seed.
The next game is the one I like.
Miami and Cleveland?
Yeah.
Miami just beat them.
Just beat them
in
bad.
Cleveland.
Beat them bad.
It's back-to-back games in Cleveland, and Cleveland's 5.5-point favorite.
I'll give the 5.5.
And I'm going to give the 19.5. Oklahoma City at home against Chicago, coming off their first loss of the month.
20 bills.
19.5. That's so many points. Wow. But I took 17.5 the other day with Sacramento. They got beat by 40. So I'm going to take Oklahoma City. There is an 18.5 too, Denver hosting Utah. MLB yesterday, we'll get to that. Birthdays and Max Pack coming up as well. Spears on Sports on this Friday, presented by M&M Cartage on the Big Apple. Welcome back. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. John, Tony, Scooter. Final segment on this Friday.
Yeah.
M&M Cartage hotline's closed.
Shut it down.
Gameday Men's Health text line still open, 414-1450. Any text to the show, Scooter?
Yeah, Buzz says, let's see. Will Wade to LSU. What's next? Bobby P 3.0?
Yeah.
Ooh.
He's going to coach the baseball team.
Oof.
And then he also says, since Cooper Flagg is so young, will he be eligible for Rookie of the Year next year?
How young is he?
I don't think that.
I don't know.
I don't think it works that way.
Is he
quite that
is
way.
he 18 yet?
Although in baseball, guys can play a month and still be eligible the next year for Rookie of the Year. It's crazy. But that's a limited number of
how
games.
many, yeah.
Flags played the whole season. Is that it?
That's it.
Patrick must be
He's
mad at us.
mad at you.
He's mad at us. All right, don't forget the 2026 Big X Sports Radio golf card. By far the best deal in the game. You can play Park Mammoth, Old Capitol, Elk Run, Valley View, Wooded View, and Christmas Lake in Santa Claus, Indiana. The card valued at over $350. You can get yours today for the low price of $149.
Golf.
Supplies are limited, so get your card today at bigxsportsradio.com, or you can call 812-725-1457. Tony Burke with the golf yesterday. How'd it go out at Weisinger Hill?
We're just going to say, wait, looking for the next round. The Lord's Kitchen's here, John.
Yes, if you're looking for a good steak sandwich today, the Lord's Kitchen food truck, right out front here. I think I'm going to stop on the way out of here.
Might as well.
Right on, it's a 3728 Taylorsville Road, right here at the Evangel campus.
Right
out front.
Waterson, by the Thorntons, right next to it.
If you're on Taylorsville Road, you can't miss it. The Lord's Kitchen food truck here till 6 o'clock today. So come in and get you a delicious steak sandwich. They got other stuff, but if I'm recommending anything, I'm going with the steak sandwich.
By the way, Patrick says he's not mad. He's just been busy. Oilers take the season series over my Vegas Golden Knights.
Absolutely. All right, let's do birthdays. Not a lot today, not a ton. Quentin Tarantino is 63.
Who?
I felt like he's a lot older than us, but he's not. You don't know who Quentin Tarantino is?
What's your favorite movie?
Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction's great. I love Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. The Reservoir Dogs is brutal, but great. Django Unchained is fantastic.
That's a good movie.
Fantastic with Leo and Jamie Foxx. But I would have to go Pulp Fiction. That's the one that he's really most famous for. It's bizarre.
Not Little Nicky?
But it's great. Little Nicky.
Yeah, you don't remember that movie?
I remember that. That's an Adam Sandler
Adam
movie.
Sandler, yeah. Quentin Tarantino directed it.
You're kidding me.
Oh, that's what it says.
You know, that tracks. Just because it's a weird movie.
Hey, Scoot, did you ever watch Molly's Game?
No, and I'll tell you why after the show.
Yeah, he told me why. Nathan Fillion is 55 today. He was on some science fiction shows. Good actor. Halle Bailey, not Barry.
I was
Take it easy.
getting ready to
He was
shout.
already throwing a foul.
Halle Bailey, live action version of The Little Mermaid. She's 26 today. Scooter,
Bailey?
Halle Bailey. I got a feeling Scooter's going to be a Halle Bailey fan.
Yeah, we'll go 3.5 for
Okay.
Hallie.
Ann Ramsey. Remember her Throw Mama from the Train, Tony?
The little lady?
Owen! She was born on this date in 1929, which means she would have been 97 today. Ann Ramsey.
Oh, my goodness.
This may be the first negative number.
I'm going to opt to skip this.
Nah, I don't blame you. Here's one for Tony
He
Burke.
opted out.
Here's one for Tony Burke. She's 51 today.
Uh-oh.
Member of the Black Eyed Peas. Fergie. 51.
And a half.
Come on, man.
We just broke the scooter meter
Is
between
she
us.
getting extra points for being a singer? Because
She doesn't need extra
call
points.
me crazy.
Josh
She doesn't
Duhamel
do it
was
for me.
married to her.
She doesn't do it for
Was.
me. Not a whole lot.
You're crazy,
Not five.
John.
Not worth five.
No,
No,
she's a five,
yeah.
John.
For sure.
Wow. Controversy here at the
We'll run him out on that one, what we shoot.
Absolutely.
All right, here's another one for Scoots. Mariah Carey, 57 today.
I mean, are we going to have the first ever back-to-back
Double fives?
Oh,
That's
yes.
right. She's right up Scoot's
I mean,
alley.
we're doing it. We're back-to-back fives.
57 today, Mariah
That's
Carey.
a 10.
I got quality today. I don't have quantity. I got a lot of quality, though. Buster Posey, former Giants catcher. He's still working in the organization now, 39 today.
Number 24?
I don't think so. 28, yeah. Brandon Nimmo. Now, he started for somebody yesterday. The Mets got rid of him. I can't remember who he was playing. Is it the Rangers? Yeah, 33 today. Got a hit. I was watching the game when he got a hit. Clay Holmes, Yankee pitcher, 33 also today. Matt Harvey, Cy Young Award winner for the Mets.
34.
His number is he's 37 today, Tony.
I know. But
his number's 34.
I'm seeing 33.
Yep, I think it's right.
But then other team.
All right, Randall Cunningham. You got to know his number.
12.
I was going to say 7, but I think 12's right.
I was going to say 11.
Randall Cunningham is
12.
63 today. He is 12.
I can see him flipping into the end zone.
Wide receiver Elijah Moore. Who's he playing for? He's 26 today. Former Ole Miss wide receiver. Really good.
He's with the Eagles.
And Tyler Kolek in the NBA, 25 today. So those are your
number 11,
13.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can bet Brandon Nimmo today because I think the Rangers are off today.
Not that I would, anyways.
Not that you would, anyways.
Did our home run guy hit one yesterday? I forgot to bet.
I forgot who it was, and I got a brand new notebook, so I can't look back. I have no idea who it was.
The outfielder.
He only had
Rob Refschneider.
Yeah.
Who's he with? I don't even know who he's with.
I don't think he hit one, did he?
Who knows? Baseball, man. It's great. All right, let's do let's give you the Max Pack. Max Pack presented by Chad Hennessy and InsureMax, serving the Louisville area for over 25 years. You can call Chad for all your insurance needs, 479-4085. St. John's and Duke, we'll start there. I agree with you guys. It's just the number is too big. I don't know if St. John's can come out of this game with a win, but I do think Rick Pitino's been there a long, long time, been doing this for a long time. He's going to find a way to keep it close. Give me St. John's plus the 6.5.
Only team I got left in my bets.
Also in the East, Michigan State and UConn. Well, I got the hat on, so you know who I'm pulling for. Do I think they cover the 1.5? I think they went outright. I'm going to take Michigan State. And Big Ten, just the dominance of the Big Ten continues here in the postseason. Give me the Spartans plus 1.5. Midwest region, Alabama, Michigan, 8.5. I feel like Vegas wants me to take Alabama, so I'm going to. I'm going to take Alabama, even though this is Big Ten SEC battle here. Greg Sankey really wants this win. I think Michigan wins, but I think Alabama does cover. They'll hit just enough three-pointers to stay in the game. Finally, Tennessee and Iowa State. I'm with Scooter on this one. I think Iowa State's playing as good as they have. If Jefferson comes back tonight, I don't think he plays a lot of minutes. I mean, you brought up a great point, Tony. You're on a scooter 2 days ago.
Yeah, you come in the arena.
How are you going to play if you're on a scooter 2 days ago? Now, I know they shoot them up with the LASIK and the Butte and all that stuff, but we'll see. But I like Iowa State here, minus 3.5. I think Tennessee's run is over. You know, I bet Arizona last night, and my whole philosophy was Arkansas's beating Hawaii and High Point. And here's the thing about Arizona that we talked about. We haven't talked about it on the show. They looked like an NBA team last night. Is that fair?
Yeah.
They're deep, too.
They look like the best team in the country by far, the way they played last night. Because Arkansas wanted to run, and Arizona said, we'll run with you. If you want to slow it down, we'll slow it down with you. They've got beasts on the inside. What's the one guy's name?
Awaka.
You couldn't move him with a truck.
He started for him last year, and he comes off the bench.
It's because Krivas is 8 foot tall.
Krivas is a monster inside. And Koa Pete was the real deal again last night. Not Kobe Brea. Koa Pete was the real deal last night.
Del Orso's good, and he comes off the bench.
He wasn't even playing halfway through the year.
Yep.
Yeah, nobody talks about Del Orso.
It's kind of like Tommy Lloyd put him in and said, I've seen it in practice, but he's actually pretty good.
Korchenkov?
He was great.
He's good.
They kept showing his dad in the stands last night because he couldn't speak in English, I don't think.
They had 6 guys in double figures last night. 2 of them, Burry's 23, Pete 21.
I didn't even mention Burry.
He's special.
You mentioned
He
Pete.
is special. I did mention Pete.
I know, but not really. I mean, when you were.
Did I not mention Pete?
You did.
I said Pete had a great game.
Well, yeah, okay, my bad.
Burry's is, well, let's just put it this way. Acuff was great for Arkansas. I think he had 28, maybe 29 last night.
He might be the best player.
He
going
was
in the NBA,
great,
man.
but Burry's is right there with him, I think. Now, maybe not at the next level. But Burris was really good last night as well.
Yeah, but
You put up 109, I guess everybody's good, right?
yeah, Acuff had 28, and he's put 30 up, and he's hard to guard. I mean, his draft status has gone up through the roof.
All right, Purdue. I'm trying to gauge who's going to win this game, Purdue and Arizona, because we're not going to be here tomorrow, so we might as well talk about it today. I think Purdue tries to stay close. It is hard after watching that game last night thinking that Purdue can stay close.
6.5.
I just don't know. Can they stay close?
No.
I'm not sure
They
they
have
can.
the two big guys that can compete. Any foul trouble, they're done. I mean, they can put in the real tall, skinny
What
guy.
about your boy Fallon in a 3-point game on a layup last night and allowing Texas to tie the game? What's his name? He looks like a mountain man.
Oscar
Purdue.
Clough.
What's his last name?
Clough.
Clough.
He's a guy
Can
from
you
about
believe he fouled that
North
guy on the
Dakota
layup?
or whatever.
I couldn't believe it. Get out of the way. You're up 3. Francis Lawyer. I just like saying that. Fletcher Lawyer's going to have to hit 8 3-pointers. He's going to have to.
He can.
No, he can. He hit the first 2 he took last night, and I thought this dude's not going to miss a shot all night. And he didn't miss many. Braden Smith has been struggling shooting the basketball a little bit. He's been struggling shooting the basketball. And this ball fake where he throws the ball up high 4 times before Arizona's not falling for that.
What
I can tell you that right now.
TKR said he's the best point guard in the country.
He might be. For what he does, he might be. But, he's not a scoring point guard. I would say the best point guard is the kid from maybe Houston that lost last night.
I'd say Acuff.
Is Wagler a point guard?
No.
No? Okay. Is Acuff a point guard, though?
Yeah, he's the point guard.
Well,
when
then
they start
if
the
he's the
game.
point guard, then he's the best point
Yeah,
guard.
because the other guards are freshmen. They don't start Wagner.
Iowa and Illinois at 6.5 as well, I think, Tony. But
That game excites you any?
it's hard. It's hard to get excited
I know it.
about Illinois and Iowa, although Iowa and Illinois have both played very well in this tournament, so we should be excited because this should be a really good game.
One of them's moving on.
It'll be Illinois.
Somebody in the Big Ten is going to be in the Final Four. They could have 4. They could have all 4 spots.
Scoot, if Arizona wins it, you should win our pool.
Oh, he will win. No doubt about it.
John assured me I was already winning.
No, I didn't.
Has to be
I said
Arizona.
I'm out. I
Has to
said
be.
I have no chance.
If Arizona loses, you're in trouble. I
If
think.
Arizona loses, Tony can beat you. Because we've all got Arizona the championship game.
Yeah.
Y'all got Illinois in your Final Four?
I got Michigan State.
I have them up till now.
Yeah.
I don't have them.
No, he
winning.
does not have them in
If
the Final
If
Four.
Iowa wins and
But you
Arizona
brought up
loses,
a
you're
point.
done.
You're far enough behind him. Illinois is only a 3 seed. So
Yeah.
they're not going to help you that much.
But the next round would be times 8, right?
1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. Yeah.
6? So I'm getting 18
No,
from
if-
Illinois if they win.
Yeah, well, if they both win, they're going to win. But they got to win first.
As long as I don't have to pay, I'm good.
The field trip's here,
All righty.
and they're looking in our window. and
Homeschool.
It's making me very nervous.
I'm glad I dressed appropriately.
The homeschool people.
Scoot, did you dress appropriately for the field
I
trip?
threw some jeans on today. Yeah. Better than I normally would dress.
Yeah, that brown T-shirt's nice.
Paul Skeens, Scooter, texted me yesterday. Let's shift gears here. He had a tough start, Scoots.
Yeah.
That was
Now,
awful.
your boy O'Neal Cruz didn't help him at all.
No.
Line drive to center, he comes in, it goes over his head.
Oh, did it? I didn't
Pop
see
up to center, falls down right next to him because he loses in the sun, all in the first inning. Skeens walked a couple, had his worst outing ever, did not get out of the first inning. The Mets beat the Pirates 11-7.
Do you leave Paul Skeens in even when he's pitching bad
No.
if you're the Pirates?
He threw 38 pitches or in that inning or whatever it was, and they said, no mas.
Well, how
Get
many
him out
outs,
of there.
how many outs were there?
There were
when he-
2 outs when they took him out.
Man,
It was like no mas. Get him out of there.
God, if they
It was 5-2. Pirates got 2 in the first. Brandon Lau, the newest Pirate, hit 2 home runs. But it was 2-0 Pirates, and I thought, that Pirates got this one. Skeens is pitching.
if
Nope.
I heard the broadcasters mention one more time about, he didn't go into the dugout. He just sitting there watching the game. Yeah, no kidding. What's he supposed to do?
Paul
Go
Skeens-
down below and not watch?
I like Paul Skeens. I do. I think he's just a baseball player dude. I don't think there's any pretense to him. He doesn't look like a prima donna. He's not trying to be. He's just a teammate, and he wants to give me the ball every 5 days. Let me go play.
him and Livy still together?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
for now.
Yeah.
She's hanging out with all them good-looking dudes on the scene of Baywatch.
Yeah, that's what. And then I saw a picture of Skeens, and then Megan Fox
Let
walking.
me just say this: if Livy Dunn leaves him, he's not worried.
No.
He's okay.
I saw. That's why I asked. I saw a picture on social media of Megan Fox, and Paul Skeens was in the picture next to her. That's why I asked.
That'll do.
Yeah. What are you going to rank her?
That'll do.
There's another
We'll wait
5.
till her
I
birthday.
hope that field trip's not listening to the show because it's not good. He'll be just fine. My Cubs lose to Washington at home 10-4. Scooters Reds get shut out by Boston 3-0, and Tony's Rangers lose at Philadelphia 5-3. Schwarber homered in his first at bat
For the
yet
Reds.
again.
I mean, for the Phillies.
Mariners can have Gino back.
Wow, that was quick. Thanks. Have a great weekend. We'll set the Final Four on Monday. Matt Dennison and the Hoosier Report is next. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big X.